Andrew, are you ready for this? If you're not ready for this, I'd kindly ask you to get you some water mixed with beer, mixed with sea salt, whatever rocks your boat. How about that? So, up on the docket, your precious collectivity of St. Martin is going through a series of recruitments. And unfortunately, the heat wave right now is all about the collectivity of St. Martin not being able to value their own. Now, this needs to be taken with a lot of, kind of like walking on eggshell, because the president has said no. You remember the scandal with this motion? There was a motion. It's to prioritize and create protectionism for the St. Martin people, ensuring that St. Martin people will land the actual job that is rightfully theirs. Unfortunately, the unfolding, the display, when we're ready to hire people, for whatever reason, it is not always what the people expect. Although, to the credit of the collectivity, they have recruited at least 2 local people lately, and we're still waiting on the information on who got the job at the tourism office. They were hiring about 3 different people, and we don't know who these people are yet. But it is very customary that public institutions, they know who in the heck they want in their building, and then they go pretending, just like the business community, that they are actually putting out a job search. That only allows them to kind of bank up a few resumes, showing off to say, you know what, look, I tried, I looked, I asked, and I pleaded. But guess what? For whatever reason, it is always a sympathetic face of their camps, a sympathetic person of their network, or however that story does go. So this is of course all alleged. See my eyes? Basically it's like St. Martin rumors. St. Martin rumors are a lot of times very, very true. So what they're looking for now, and this is why we're talking about this, is they're looking for someone to go to their technical department, and they have said that they want an engineer, a confirmed engineer with 5 years experience at least. Now, this is always going to create conflict and friction on St. Martin. We can't see or understand what has been done in that time to convert or to switch the capital of experience into a proper degree. Imagine if that person were to come from within and they have had maybe 15 good years of experience, but they would have to convert their experience or their skills into a degree. But if you don't put the stuff together, it just won't fall from in the sky. It doesn't work like that. Not every St. Martiner working on St. Martin has a father who can pull strings and ask their friend to put you in a job, and then you can pretend that you studied for it, and basically it's kind of like you never passed the bar, but you're going around calling yourself a lawyer. I'm just saying. In the meantime, conspiracy theories are rampant nowadays. That is how the actual mainstream media calls any philosophy or idea or concept that doesn't come from, a national press agency or government. If government didn't say it, they call it fake news. But the bottom line of the story is, for a while now with this COVID situation, people have talked about what government is planning around the world, or what are different governments planning to do, and how far they're going to go in stripping people's freedom. And one of it was, they're going to actually come and take you by force, take your children by force. What do they need to inject you, do all this good stuff? Well, President Macron was yesterday, addressing the nation. And one of the things he said, I'm going to ask Parliament to go and to get me or find me a law, a bill, where we can literally force the citizens into submission, and that submission for isolation with regards to COVID. So if you're tested positive, they want to have a bill so that bill allows them to have the legal means and tools to force you into submission and get into be isolated. Now, government should not have to go all there. If you know that you are COVID positive, the idea is for you to actually sit your ass down, don't move, and lock your ass up. But guess what? Some of us were like, if I'm asymptomatic, I don't care about the COVID, and we're all doing us and don't give a rat's ass. So they've decided they're going to have a bill. But the sad part is the conspiracy theorists They've said it before. They've said, no, 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 no. They're going to come up with all kinds of stories just to reach to that. Again, in the end, St. Martin is just a piece of the world. The world copies St. Martin all the time. Put out a rumor, call it fake news, and then it became true. Last week, the ARS and the prefecture had their press conference, and of course, one of the things that happened was the addressing of the disparity between the rules and regulations to enter St. Martin versus St. Martiners entering other neighboring islands such as Guadeloupe, Martinique, and so on. So now they're like, you know what? We have to create harmony, and perhaps we will require Guadeloupeans to actually submit that test to enter St. Martin as well, because there's no reason why. So of course, at the time, their reason for saying so is that St. Martin would be more exposed to the rest of the world than anybody else. I mean, I don't know, but every time I look on these jet set things, and I see boats in St. Bart's and Gustave, I see Peru, I see Middle East, I see the Qatar, I see all kinds of countries. So I'm sorry, are we the ones most exposed? Okay, wait, is this because we have 100 and something nationality? But they're here already. They're part of us. We're already bathing in the same sea, breathing the same air. Like what? No. Anywho, thanks for having me. Catch you on the next one.